it's Al. I'm back with Jamie over there.
Hey, guys.
And Faith.
Hey.
They're getting the four-wheeler loaded up. We're getting ready to explore. We're actually down in Kansas today. We like parking at old churches. This one doesn't look like it's being used anymore. We really know where to park. We noticed this old sign out here. Used to be a school out here, 1886 to 1967. Said they had the last class in 1960. It's a shame it's gone, but there's a picture of what it looked like. So many of them are disappearing, guys. I've been by 2 or 3 sites that we filmed before in the last couple of weeks and to check on them, and they're gone. One in particular, when we first found it, it was salvageable.
Yeah.
And dozed it with all the contents, and it's gone. It's October, first week of October. A lot of harvesting going on, which is not good for your allergies. Cemetery across the street there. Well, the first little find of the day, we just left the truck and saw this. It's a beautiful, beautiful old Ford. I'm not sure the year right off. Some of you help me out in the comment section. Let me know what year you think that is. You can hear them harvesting up there in the distance. Yeah, there they are up there harvesting. All right, probably gonna regret going for this ride today. I'll probably have a bad headache later on, but I'm not gonna sit at home. Look at that.
Oh, wow. Galaxy 500.
Yeah, it's a Galaxy 500. Says it has a 390 in it.
Oh, wow.
Look at that roof line. That's beautiful.
It looks like it could just be painted. It doesn't look too bad.
Yeah.
That's a gorgeous car right there.
Oh, yeah. I'm guessing about a 67 or 68.
The glass is perfect.
Yeah, no shattered glass in that thing at
all. The rear
all.
quarters aren't rusted out on it either, so
Dang.
that was cool.
Yeah.
It's in a pretty good shape.
Yeah.
This looks like a old school to me. You know, it's got the double doors right there, transom window, and sitting on the front porch, there's an old ringer washer. We're not far from, what's the town, Faith?
I don't know exactly how you pronounce it.
Onaga.
Onaga, maybe?
Yeah, look out on the hillside over there, that old barn. It's a big barn. All right, we might ride into that town and see what it's like. Well, we made it to town. Look at this old church right here. Sign doesn't have anything on it out front that I can see from here. The bell tower. Look at the gables. I love the detail work they put into these old buildings. So, Faith, you'll have to look up some info on it. Tell us about the town. Look at this statue. It's World War I memorial on this side here. This might just be a World War I memorial. Looks like.
Korea and Vietnam War. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, they have.
And it's got names here. It's dedicated to those people.
Look at the flag here.
And these are the people who lived in Potawatomi, who gave their lives during World War II.
All right. Yep, quite a few. And that was terrible. We had a lot of losses in that war.
Yeah.
So what's the population here?
678
678 people.
at the 2022 census.
Okay.
And the history, a little bit about it, is it was marked by the arrival of the Kansas Central Railroad, which led to the development of the town. It was platted in 1877, and in that same year, the first post office was built here.
Okay, so late 1800s.
The name is derived from a Potawatomi personal Indian named Onaga, I think is how you say it, I don't know. And it was given by Paul E. Havens, which was the president of the Kansas Central Railroad.
Okay, that's pretty cool. That first building over there was built in 1947. It's kind of neat. A little Mexican restaurant right next door to it. And then down Main Street, they have some pretty tall buildings. We're going to walk down that way and check those out. I love these old sidewalks like this. Yeah, some of these old buildings here on Main Street. Look at the detail work up there. Paint's in pretty bad shape. A lot of these buildings aren't in the best shape. I'm standing a little close because of the sun. Sun's blinding me a little bit. This looks like some sort of old bank building.
1879.
Solid stone. Where do you see it?
At the very top on the point.
Okay, yeah, the
That's
sun's
2
kind of...
years after this town was platted.
Okay, yeah, good eye. It's hard to see with the sun shining over the building like it is. Got 79.3 degrees. It's not too bad today. It's gonna cool off a lot at night, always does. There's an old pharmacy right there on the corner. I'm assuming this was a bank. It says FNB over all the windows on it here. They've got a lot of stone construction here.
Well, it's a
Which-
bank right now.
It's held up. Oh, it's still a bank?
Yeah.
Oh, duh. I'm looking up top. Look at that. I swear. There's ATM right there, you know.
Yep.
So
That's all right.
I like that building over there.
Yep, and then the one next to it.
That one has actually got a wood fascia on it. It's in a kind of rough shape. Most of those were tin and lead. A lot of it had lead. Look at the corner building right here. That is a huge building. And look at the clock, the little clock right there. All right, well, we're not going to drive around this town too much because I don't really know what their laws are as far as riding the ATV. This town's just big enough to have a police department, and we're not looking to get in trouble.
I like this corner building too.
Oh, yeah. Most towns in Nebraska, you know, as long as you have a flag on the four-wheeler, they don't care, you know, if you're riding in town. But I just don't know
The Smith
about here.
building, is that
Well, this is a pretty neat old school building here. Looks like it had a metal roof on it. Well, at least partial. It's coming off the back, I can see. Closed in 1957. The back part of the school is stone. They better get some metal back on it if they want to save it. Must have been an old town around here. Duluth is the name of the town we're headed to right now. See the windmill out there. And then out past that is a cemetery on the hill. I hear a train off in the distance. A lot of these towns, they were booming back in the late 1800s, but then the railroads moved just a little bit and it killed the town. Okay, I found an open window. Well, a missing window, I should say. All right, look at this. There's the whole front door, transom window there, light hanging above it. It's the old blackboard. That's pretty cool. Looks like some church pews in here. Termite damage on the floor below it. Yeah, a lot of these buildings were used as churches and schools. I don't see anything written on the board, so. All right, well, there's the girls out there waiting for me on the four-wheeler. So many of these places are being torn down now. It's just sad. There's the old pump. Let's check it out and see if it still works. A lot of these were, oh, this one, well, I thought it was busted. Oh, I feel resistance here. I don't think it's gonna pump. It sure feels like it. It's tight. There it goes. Look at that. Just had to get, there we go. Now we're cooking. Look at that. That's pretty cool. All right. Well, we're gonna go see what else we can find. Getting dark a lot earlier this time of year, so we have to count for that, and the temperature drops really fast. We can be on an 80-degree day and an hour later freezing.
Once that dust clears in.
Yep. Oh goodness.
Dust is really bad.
Yep.
Yeah, we need some rain. That's a beautiful church.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. One of the beams is just completely covered.
It's got a cross on the side. I didn't know if it was a school or a church, but yeah, I guess it's a
Beautiful building. I love
yeah.
that. Wow,
Looks
look
like
at
a Bel
that.
Air.
Yeah, it does. It's a two-door. It's got the post in the middle, looks like between the front and the back. Nice old car.
Very nice car.
Yep. Check this church out. Been driving a little while longer. St. Joseph's Catholic Church. I don't see a date anywhere on this building so far. But across the street, there's a cemetery. And above it, it says 1866. This church is pretty awesome looking. Looks like a castle. I'm trying to see what that is up. Pretty neat. I wonder if it's still used. Hey, they have a cornerstone on the building up here. Okay. So it looks like this church was built in 1912. Yep. Well, this church was built in 1912. So this is not the original church. What in the world? Sounds like an alarm going off. I don't know if y'all can hear that. No, it's not. There's an alarm, like an alarm going off inside. Yep. My grandmother used to have an alarm that she carried. It's like a personal alarm, and she'd put it over, it'd go over your wrist. If anybody messed with you or if something happened, you'd pull the pin, and that alarm brought back that memory. It sounds identical to that. Yeah, somebody's doing some stuff to it. See, there's some modern PVC. Looks like some heating vent. Hearing that alarm real loud back here. You know how I said that they just had some work done? The ground scraped and everything over there. Take a look at this street view image from Google. And look at that stone. Looked like a stone house. I bet they just didn't leave the keep the roof up. Well, that's a shame. I mean, they sure kept the church nice.
Wow, look at that.
Not really sure what this is. Trailer train, it says. I'm not gonna get on it. I'm really not sure. I've never seen anything like that. Guys, if y'all know what it is, let me know. I mean, the train tracks are up here. It's gotta be really strong. I mean, it doesn't appear to be all that thick.
Maybe it's a trailer train. Maybe it was a weight thing.
What?
To tell the weight?
Yeah, because see,
What is that?
this isn't that thick. Like, if you look at that right there, you can see straight through it.
Walk across it.
Oh, wow, look at that, right in the middle of that. I'm wondering if they just got dropped in from somewhere else, pushed down here. I don't know. Maybe they were stacked there. All right, I guess we're gonna head out. All right, guys, well, we're kind of in the middle of nowhere. It was a town here called Barrett, and we were actually on the way to their schoolhouse, and they had several other houses in this area. They were established in 1856, lasted until 1960.
Almost 100 years.
Yep.
No, over 100 years. Sorry. I was mixing up the end of 56 with the 19.
And look at all the dust. Oh, this is terrible. I just wonder what's back here, if there's anything at all left. Look at the little wagon right here. Yeah, I don't see anything back in the woods. Well, let's go to the old school site and see if it, I heard that there was an old school and that there was a teacher's house back there. Yep. Yeah, right next to the school. I noticed this old swing set. Look at that. Trying to block the sun as much as I can, because the old double doors there. Let's see, there's another house. I don't know if y'all can see that right there. Looks like a house to me. It could be a barn, but I think that's a house.
So here's that school that was way out in the distance. Barrett School District Number 1, organized in 1858. Entered on the National Register of Historic Places March 14th of 1973. This place is beautiful. Very, very old. It's just amazing. That's on the walls in there.
It's amazing. Here's one of the main rooms. It looks like a big room. Not able to get in this building, but this old school, that is the teacher's desk, it looks like to me. There's some old books, an old broom, and if I can manage to get it, there's still writing on the chalkboard. It's wanting to focus on the dirt. Here we go. There's the chalkboard. People, of course, have come in and wrote stuff on it. Lila Fairchild attended here. That's cool. It's so neat to see everything still pretty much in its place. Down a little ways, as you can see, there's an old house there. Beautiful old stone house. I'm not gonna run out there. It's a little too far. And like I said, we're running out of daylight, so. But then there's this house here. That one's beautiful as well. As you can see, the top part right there is kind of falling down. This is all part of an old town here. So, this is the old playset. It's all very neat. And this is where the kids, would have just came and played and went to school. They probably had church services here too, which is also very neat. So yeah, I wish that wasn't so far away over there. I would go out to it and film inside, but it's getting dark and we're still about an hour from the truck, and it's already getting cold. The temperature has dropped quite a bit. Maybe, who knows, one day we'll come back down here. It's a little ways, but we might come back down and check it out sometime. Just wanted to show y'all. The brick is splitting right there. That's sad. This is one of the most beautiful schools, I think, I've ever seen.
Well, guys, that was a pretty amazing find. That was exciting. I know Faith was excited to be able to go through that school. Some pretty good finds there. We're running out of daylight, and it was just too far for her to get back to that house. It's further back than it looks, but I noticed something from here. You can see through the roof right there. So it's got metal on this side, but it's blown off on the other side. That stinks. I was hoping that they would keep these up. But do me a favor, if you like the video, please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.